Good computer for the money. However, I sent an email to ASUS asking about maximum upgrade for RAM and if there was a spot for an added hard drive. I was told it could be upgraded to 12 GB and there is a slot to install an additional 4 GB. If I wanted a larger hard drive, I would have to replace the one currently installed. As you can see by the photos, there is no slot to add RAM, but there is a space for an additional hard drive. Even looking up the specs yourself online, you are given incorrect information. I had it delivered to the Philippines and I'm not going to pay to send it back. It is a good computer for the price. My real issue was with ASUS not even being able to provide accurate information to upgrade. Something tells me it can probably be upgraded to 16 but have to replace the currently installed RAM.
I originally bought this computer with the intentions of programming on the go. Let's get the bad out of the way first. This laptop is not designed nor advertised for gaming by any stretch. You will be able to get away with some older games, but forget about getting reasonable performance at reasonable graphics levels on anything more modern. We're talking just barely getting 60 FPS on Pro. Reignited Trilogy at 720p, lowest graphic preset, but that's impressive for not being a gaming laptop. Just keep your expectations in line. The good. This thing is blitzing fast in practically every other regard. This is where the SSD and CPU really take center stage. Everything is incredibly responsive and installs are very painless. Overall usage had me forgetting I wasn't on my desktop at times, so I give this laptop a solid A+ in that regard. Boot times are damn near instant and restarting to finish installing applications happens in under 10 seconds. Battery life has yet to be tested very well, so I can't comment too much on that just yet. I'll update when I get more usage out of the battery, but from the get-go it seems pretty standard. Screen quality is again very standard. It's not winning any beauty contests compared to a decent ISP panel, but again, it's not advertising itself as being anything spectacular in that regard. You get what you pay for, and with this laptop, you're paying for the SSD/CPU performance, which it absolutely nails. Style. I absolutely love the way this laptop looks. It's clean, sleek, and professional. Nothing over the top, but doesn't look or feel cheap. Build quality is very solid. Obviously, it's no MacBook in terms of build quality, but it's also less than half the price of a MacBook, so again, you get what you pay for. SID notes. My first unit had a non-manufactured defect on the screen, a white blotch that was only visible under certain conditions, namely over more muddy colors like off shades of white, dark blues, etc. It was incredibly distracting, but I contacted Amazon, who stayed on the line with me while we discussed possible solutions with ASUS, and ultimately resulted in Amazon sending me a replacement unit in less than 2 days. The new unit has none of these issues and looks to be exactly what I was looking for in the first place. So good on both ASUS for making a decent laptop and Amazon for honoring the exchange.
I purchased this laptop for work use. I am a raw, so I enter data regularly and usually have multiple sites and programs up running at the same time. This laptop seems to be doing the job so far. I'm HPPY with my purchase, and one of the reasons I choose this laptop was for its quick response time and it's living up to my expectations. Downside, I tried running a browser game that I used to play ages ago to test its ability to run games. For it to run smoothly, I had to put the game settings between low and mid even when I adjust the Radeon settings to game mode. I was a little disappointed because I hoped I'd be able to play 1 or 2 games on this like Skyrim, but can't say it's given me hope since it didn't live up to expectations for the other game. However, I didn't purchase the laptop as a gaming PC, so it's not like I was misguided. Overall, I'm pretty happy with my purchase. I'll update later on as a follow-up.
I love my laptop. First thing I did week 1 was add a 12GB stick of RAM, pushing it to 20GB. Look up instructions on YouTube first, this makes it awesome. Then I researched and purchased a USB 3.0 to HDMI adapter and downloaded the drivers. The USB-C connection does not support second monitor, so don't waste your money.
The laptop looks in good condition, but from the first day of use it has a screen failure. It started with 2 lines of strange colors. Finally, half screen is affected at certain times. I am disappointed because I have never had problems with the quality of Amazon products before.
I needed this laptop for design and I've installed Photoshop, 3ds Max, Spotify, Illustrator and After Effects, and it runs great. Also good price.
This VivoBook with an SSD is lightning fast. Don't listen to the people who doesn't know about computers and trust me. This is the best laptop I have ever had. The screen quality is impressive. The SSD is fast. It takes 5 seconds to boot. Update your laptop. I took almost 3 hours of updates throughout Windows Update, but once you have finished updated you have a perfectly fast lightning laptop for tasks. This is not a gaming laptop. This laptop is great for work, school, Netflix, light gaming. Thanks to the Vega 8 you will be able to play every game if you set the resolution at 720p and low graphics. You will get around 30 to 35 FPS, better than nothing. For the price, this laptop has probably the best quality picture screen. You can add any 2.5 inches HDD or SSD into this little beast. You can also replace the 4GB dedicated RAM to 8GB RAM if you want to. The SSD is a Kingston and RAM is Samsung. Great product. ASUS really pushed quality on this one.